Okay, there we go. So it's good now. All right, and you guys already went over this?
I actually just started like 20 minutes ago, but I'm on number 13, so.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll be good then.
And every pencil I've been able to find is not sharpened, so.
It's always
Perfect.
nice.
We can just go over it like we did last time, Amanda, too, and then we can all just check our answers off each other.
Okay. Well, I get this, and I've done it before. It was a different math class. It was called Math for the Real World, and so it like basically touches on different things. And there was a statistics chapter, and so it kind of went over this stuff.
All right. Well, we can just kind of like cover them and then just go from wherever. So.
Okay. Well, we can go ahead and start.
Okay.
Only 4 left.
So, starting with number 3.
Number 3 got 1.
1, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Perfect. And then 4 false.
Correct. That's what I got.
Yes.
Sweet.
And
then
5 is true.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And 6, we put
5 is...
Huh?
You got true for 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then C for 6.
I put none of these represented because doesn't the z-score vary?
Yeah, but when you change,
It does vary.
yeah, it varies.
Go ahead.
When you change it, that's like when you change the area up top, it like the z-score does change. Down at the bottom, you'll see like it changes with depending on what the area is that you've chosen.
Okay, so for this exact example, it happens to be those 2 lines, right?
The z-score will always show up right there in those little bars. Like the bottom, like the 2 little boxes.
Hold on.
Right. When you go through and you do your math to find the z-score, and then you go through and you use this app, you put the z-score in that box where it says 1.000, which is C.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it will give you the other information you need for the rest of it.
Yeah, depending on which ones you highlight, it'll give you the area up top.
Because I was thinking that the area that it showed is within that 68% or whatever. So that's just within 1 standard deviation. If it's 3 standard deviations, wouldn't the z-score be like a lot farther out?
What confuses me with this one is the highlighted. Like I never know. I'm never exactly sure which ones to highlight. And so that's where I struggle or whatever, but the z-score does always, I know that those boxes are always the z-score. I can probably find, let me look at the,
Yeah, because what represents, because I have the textbook from the last year or whatever, and it shows a diagram of this exact thing. And it's showing, if it's within, like, -1 to 1, that's the 68%. You know, it has that 68, 95, 99.7 rule. But couldn't the z-score could be in any one of those areas? It could be between -2 and 2.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. But part of this little diagram, it's for the app that it gives you in your homework. I don't know if you haven't done the homework portion of it, this app that it's talking about, you wouldn't have that yet.
Okay, no, I haven't done it yet. I believe you. So it's just basically looking at the diagram.
It's an actual part. Yeah.
Those 2 lines, the z-score lies within those 2 lines, basically. Is that right? Those two
Yes.
vertical lines. Okay. All right. I'm on board with C then.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So about the whole shading part, Jordan, from
Yeah.
what I understand, after you find the Z-score and it says, okay, well, what's less than, this Z-score or what's greater than this Z-score and stuff like that when you need to find it, if your Z-score is negative and you need to find less than, then you only shade in what's the lower part after the negative.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
So if it's less than, but then if it's
And if
more
it's
than, you shade the other
positive,
half.
so say for instance in this, what?
I said, so if it's the more than, you would shade the upper, but then
Sorry.
if it's the less than, you shade the lower.
And the lower, right. So if you have a positive score, say for instance you have 1 as a Z-score like it shows in the diagram, and you want to find what's less than 1, then you would shade in both of those squares that are shaded in there, because that's everything that's less than the 1 Z-score.
Okay, that makes
Does
sense.
that make sense?
Yeah. Perfect, thank you.
And if you wanted to find what's greater than that 1 Z-score, then you would only shade in the section B, and then the other 2 sections would be unshaded.
Sweet.
Alright. For number 7.
At least that's what I get from it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Thanks. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Number 7, we got.
This will all make sense usually after you get the homework done. I promise.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I kind of get it, because like I said, I've seen it before, and so it's starting to ring a bell, but...
Yeah, no, totally. And then, so 7, we put B.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, sweet. And then,
Yeah.
8, 68%.
Yeah.
Sweet.
9 is 0.683.
How did you
What were you saying?
get that?
What'd you say?
Are
Sorry.
you working on 9?
Yeah, we were doing 9.
Okay.
They said it was 0.683, but I'm wondering, oh, that's that Normlet app, or the normal applet
it's the
thing that I
acronym,
have to
yeah, that
do.
we do that.
Okay. I
Yeah,
put
I got
0.68.
this one. You would have to use the app.
Okay.
I got 0.62.
You got what? You're kind of choppy.
Amanda?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
There
can
you
hear you
go.
better. You kind of cut out for a minute.
Here, I'll put it in the little chat.
Okay. Yeah, yep, that's what we got.
Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any chat. Oh, here. Never mind.
Yeah, if you click on
I
it,
got it.
it'll pop up. It's
0.682.
kind of hard to find.
Okay, so was it 6.682 or was that for the next one?
682. Sorry, I just read it. We did 683. We thought we were supposed to round up.
Yeah, let me go to it real quick. I'm just gonna double check it. Okay, hold on. Where'd it go? So between 1 and -1, yeah, it would be 0.683 because it's a 7 afterwards. Hey, Julie, if you want to go to the app, I have the address for it. I'll just put the link in the chat bar, and you'd be able to pull it up.
You know
That
what?
way
That's
you can kind
okay.
of see what we're doing.
I have a diagram here. I have a diagram that basically says the same exact thing. So, like for number 10, it's 0.954.
955. I think you have
We
to round up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But and the probability applet, the link for it is in the little homework, like the preparation stuff or whatever. It's right there, and then it'll send you the link. If you just click on it, it takes you right there, and then I just put it in my bookmarks.
Okay. Well, let me let's see.
I also have. I just put the link in there if you want it as well.
Okay. Yeah, it'll probably be easier to do it that way. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so then you just change the you just change the information in the little fields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So down at the bottom with the box where it says Z-score. So
Yeah,
if you have it as a 2.0, then you want to shade the area in between that to find that in between and make sure the other two outside areas aren't shaded.
Okay, so you're rounding up
And I'll
to
give you the number.
third decimal.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so 683. Okay, so 0.683.
Yep, and then 10 should be 9 or 0.955.
Okay, so wait. 955. Okay, so here's what I wonder, because in my textbook it says about 95%, more precisely 95.4%. So I'm wondering if they really want us to round up, or if that's going to be marked wrong.
Well, the problem is, yeah, he says, like, on almost all the quizzes right before, he gives, like, a little thing, and his policy is, like, to always round up. And so that's why I always just round up.
Well, he says accurate to 3 decimal places. So just truncate it, I think.
Yeah, but what's the fourth one? If the fourth decimal is a 7, then that would be accurate to 3 decimal places.
All right.
I think.
The only reason...
Just I'll submit first, and then we'll just see.
Okay. The only reason why I'm questioning that at all, because, yeah, that makes sense to round up, but that's the only reason why I'm questioning it is because I'm looking at my old textbook.
Yeah.
More precisely, 95.4.
And then for 11...
Wouldn't be 997?
997, yeah.
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 Yeah, okay.
And then 12, with those, it would be the values match.
Yeah, the 68, 95.
97, yeah, or 99.
Okay.
And then 13.
This is what I was wondering on this one. Do you do, like, 0.6 minus 0.66 divided by 0.07?
It would be... Let me pull it up. I wrote it all down.
Because one...
Yeah, 0.6 minus 0.66 divided by 0.07. That would be the formula, yes.
For 13, and then 14 it would be the other way. 0.66 minus 0.6 over 0.07, right?
So yeah, with that, you would have to go through and use the app. So after you find your Z-score, then you have to put that in the app, the normal probability applet.
Okay.
And then you have to find out what's greater than and what's less than. Hi. Sorry, my little girl's happy. I got excited.
Okay.
Okay, so number 13 is negative 0.857.
That's the z-score.
We got 0.196.
Wait,
Yeah,
okay,
it
hold
would
on.
be 0.196. Because what you want to do, you're
So-
right to that point of the negative 0.857, but then you got to
Okay.
go to the app
Okay.
to figure out the rest of the problem.
Yeah, now you have to like shade it and stuff, and then it will show you that up top in the area.
Okay, but okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you have to
Sorta.
enter the z-score in at the bottom.
Let's see, -1. Okay.
Where's Dad?
So z-score.
Okay.
Whoops. It's, what is it? Negative 0.857.
0.857. Mhm.
Okay.
And
And it's
you
less
want to
than
find
that.
less.
So point
So you-
195. So it'd be 0.1957.
0.1957. So you'd round it up 0.196.
Yep,
Okay.
you got it.
0.196.
Yep.
Okay, and then so for this other one, you would do 0.66 minus 0.6 over 0.07. Right?
Well,
Because you score?
0.6 minus 0.66 is the exact same formula you just used because it's same grams. So it's the exact same z-score. It's just you go to the app to find
more.
what's more than.
I gotcha. Okay. So it's the
But
same
yeah, the
thing.
formula would be the 0.6. Uh-huh. But now you need to find what's more than that, the negative 0.857. So you unshade that lesser side and shade everything that's greater than the negative 0.857.
Okay, so then it's 0.804.
0.804, yeah.
Okay. Point.
And you can always double check yourself on that by adding the two together. The 804 and the 196 would equal
Right.
1.
Okay, and so that number's always going to be positive. Yeah, okay. So then for the number 15, it would be 0.66 minus 0.7. Right? Okay.
Yeah, the 0.7 minus the 0.66 divided by the 0.07.
Okay, so you do the 0.7 first?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And why is that? Because before
Because with that, ouch.
we did the 0.66 first and subtracted.
You did 0.66 subtract 0.60?
Yeah, that's what I did before. That's how I... Yeah. .66 minus divided by 0.07. So we got, did you get 571 as the z-score? 0.571?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Negative point.
You still there, Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, just listening.
That sounds all right, Jordan?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it
Correct
sounds.
me if I'm wrong.
284. So it's going to be 0.284. right?
Which one are you doing? 14?
15.
Oh, 15 is
15.
0.716.
716. So if the z-score is 0.571, then you would take that and put it in the app down at the bottom. 0.571. And then it's asking for less than 0.70. So you need to do everything that's less than the positive number. So it's the 0.571, and then you shade in both of those areas that are lower.
See, that's where I got different because my z-score was negative 0.571. Because, okay, so if we look, okay, so we did for number 13, right? We did 0.66 minus 0.6. No, you know what? I did that backwards. I did that backwards.
Minus 0.66.
0.6.
Yeah.
Okay, so it should be 0.6
minus 0.66.
Minus okay, but for number 15 should be 0.6 minus 0.7?
No, it would be 0.7, because that's what you're working with. That would be x.
Minus 0.66.
Minus the mean divided by the standard deviation.
Which is, the mean is 0.66. Okay. Divided by 0.07. Okay, sorry. Sorry to confuse you.
No, you're good.
Okay. So, clear. Let's see. Okay, so you have 0.7 minus 0.66 equals divided by 0.07. So, okay, positive 571.
Yeah.
Okay, where did we go? Oh, there we go. So 0.716.
Yes.
Okay. Oops. All right. Sorry about that. I'm totally on board. Good. All right.
It's all good.
Sorry.
Jordan, what'd you guys get for number 16?
16.520.
Yep.
So, okay, so let me just make sure I have this right. Let's see.
Yeah, that's not what I got.
Let me see.
Oh.
Because I'm not exactly sure how to do this one. I think I do. I think I know, but I'm not sure.
Let me see here first. Yeah. And let me see if I can figure this out. Worst case scenario, I can just submit mine and see what happens.
Between the two, how you shade it to the left of each z-score. Because this deals with subtracting the two z-score thingies or something.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to...
Smaller area from the larger area.
You're supposed to just shade both the left.
To the left of each z-score.
Yeah, it's about the smaller area.
So the total area... Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how we did this.
Okay.
I'm trying to open up this stuff. The problem is, when I open up too much, it just shuts down my browser, so that's why I have to be careful about how much I open up.
I think I found it. It's just kind of a complicated thing for me.
I
So,
think.
so you would do P equals between 0.60 is less than x, which is less than 0.7. Oh, this one is so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I'm understanding it correctly, you take the larger of the two, so between the 0.6 and the 0.7, there are z-scores. So you would take the, let's see, what's that z-score? Z-score of a negative 0.857 and a z-score of 0.5714. So I think how to find this one, you need to do the 0.5714, which is the z-score of the 0.70, and the 0.857, which is the z-score of the 0.60, and you subtract that from the first, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm trying to read on this and see if I can find anything else, but that sounds about right.
See, with this, the only way I found the information for this was through our homework. I think it was in the actual homework that we do ourselves. And then it talks about, I think it's the last question that it talks about it on there or something. But I wasn't able to find it in the actual reading. So if you find it, let me know.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so I googled what he was saying about accurate to the certain number, and the way that it's describing it on here is that you can only trust those digits. So it makes it sound like you don't round. But I don't know.
Yeah. Mm.
Because it sounds like he would say round to the nearest whatever digit if that's what he wanted us to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it says accurate to the 3 decimals instead of round.
Yeah, so I would say don't round.
Let's see.
So this would be...
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll submit it with one rounded and the other one's not. And then I'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to submit it right now. Let's see.
$195.
So, let's see. So rounded is what he wants. Because this one I rounded, and it's the point for, so 9 was the 0.683. That one's good. So is the 0.955, and so is the 0.997.
995. So, okay. So then the other ones, hold on, 99. So it's 0.955 for number 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then 0.1 for number
997.
For number 13 would be 0.196.
Uh-huh,
right?
yep.
Okay. So wait,
And
what
then-
was number 16?
Number 16 is the .520. And I'll find what thing I read, how to help me to do that, and I'll send that to you guys.
Perfect.
Because I remember reading, like, because that one was like a harder one, so I had to look up. We had to look up something on that to figure it out.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and submit then.
Well, sounds good.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, done. Very good. And so you bookmarked this page?
Yeah, I just bookmark it, and then anytime we have anything there, I just go back to it.
Bookmark this page. Okay, cool.
Alright, I guess that's it. So then just, I guess whenever you guys are done, get working on 6 and 7, and we'll just do those on Tuesday. And we'll go over the answers and stuff.
Good. Were you able to find anything about how to do number 16?
I'm going to look in my, because I'm worried to open too many more windows, because I'm worried it's going to boot me out of it.
Okay.
So I'm going to look and see if I can find what I read on it, and I'll just send you the link or something.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, just email it or whatever.
Yeah, I'll just email you guys whatever I find. And, yeah, so then I guess I'll put this link up or whatever on the group collaboration, and if you guys only have time, once again, to only work on lesson 6, then we can do 2 meetings again, whatever. Try and get them both done. If you can't, we'll just break it up into 2 meetings. It's totally fine, so.
Okay.
And then what time?
On Tuesday.
Yeah, what time do you guys want on Tuesday?
4 o'clock works for me. I think.
Let's see.
It's like I said, it's hard to tell sometimes though because my work schedule. I'm a substitute teacher, and so it's kind of all over the place. If for some reason I can't make it, I will do the quiz beforehand, and then I'll just email you guys my answers.
Okay, because I was gonna say too. So is later better for you then? Like if we did it at 5, because we can do that. We thought that it's kind of a long story, but we make dinner for my sister-in-law and her kids. It's like their busiest day, and so we make dinner for them every day. And so like dinner is like at 6 o'clock. So the before I thought it was gonna be later, and so that's why I wanted to do the meeting earlier. But so we could still do it at 5 if that's better for you. But if 4 is better than you, that we can just make it work. But
okay. Well, on Thursdays earlier is fine, but Tuesdays because sometimes I have to work until 3:30, which is.
Well, then let's just do 5 then on Tuesday, and if anybody has a problem, we'll just change it, and then just email us, or whatever, and we can be flexible about it. And then if we need to have a Thursday meeting, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Sweet, guys.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys Tuesday.
All right. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.